So this is just there's a lot of water features in this town. This is a big kind of stream with a guy down there. All right, I'm going to tell you about day one on the airplane. There's this, I asked for business class. I have miles. Can't afford business class. And they say no, we don't have anyone left from business class. And then they call, Philip Hammond, come up. So yay, I'm gonna get business class. But I go up and I'm not gonna get business class. They're offering to move me from my 2-seat seat with extra leg room to a 4-seat jammed in there so this guy can sit with his wife and their baby. So I say no. Doesn't sound good at all. Just kind of not nice on my part. Anyway, after a bunch of, on the plane, the guy still wants to sit there. I'm not giving up my seat. This 2 young kids get up and leave, and then they get to sit in the same row, which has got a bassinet. I didn't know I had the bassinet row. So he gets to sit with his wife in the bassinet. The baby loved me. I was sitting next to the baby for a while until we figured out that these kids were going to leave. Baby thought I was great. They didn't like me at all. And then we stop in Chicago. We're nowhere near Chicago. We had to turn right and fly, an hour out of our way to get to Chicago. And this person gets wheeled out the plane. All of these, like 20 cars come to or 20 trucks and fire trucks and everything come to the plane. So I think it's terrorists, but I'm not saying that because I don't want people to freak out. But all these trucks come. Everyone on the plane is worried that someone's getting taken off because they're sick and they're going to have to pay U.S. medical bills. I'm worried about them dying, but they're all know it's $35,000 if you're a European and you get sick in the U.S. Nobody, everyone's terrified of getting sick in the U.S. Anyway, we get to Charles de Gaulle 3.5 hours late. I got 4 hours on my connection, so they told me you just can't make it. It's impossible. And I sprint through to make my connection. The whole time I'm thinking, I'm glad Mary is not with me, because if I was making her sprint through this, she would be a trooper. She would be very good about it, but she'd be pissed off all fucking day. But I know she would sprint with me. I was like, I married the woman who's going to sprint through the airport with me, because I don't want to spend an extra night sitting in Charles de Gaulle or the free hotel that I get, and everything's off by a day. So I sprint through, I make it. She was some time to spare because I had bought business class, and then had a lovely flight to Malaga.